DeepSeek kicked off 2026 with a new AI training breakthrough, and the industry is paying attention. What we're seeing now didn't happen overnight. It's the result of a fundamental architectural shift that began reshaping AI economics and capability, and is now accelerating in real time. Until recently, the industry believed that frontier AI demanded $100 million budgets. Scale meant more GPUs, more power, and more spend. That assumption is now under pressure. DeepSeek demonstrated that competitive models can be trained for a fraction of the cost by rethinking architecture, not infrastructure. At the core of this shift is Manifold-Constrained Hyper-Connections, or mHC. It represents the first meaningful evolution of the residual connection since 2016, expanding the model's internal information pathways while maintaining stability and efficiency. Earlier approaches attempted to widen residual streams without increasing compute, but failed at scale. By breaking the identity mapping property, signals exploded or vanished during training. These designs looked promising on paper, but collapsed under real-world conditions. mHC fixes this by applying geometry as a control mechanism. By projecting connections onto the Birkhoff polytope, the system enforces doubly stochastic constraints. Every signal becomes a stable convex combination, eliminating chaos with only a 6.7% training overhead. The performance impact is already visible. DeepSeek's latest models show major gains in programming and mathematical reasoning, closing the gap with frontier systems while operating at a fraction of the cost. This is efficiency translating directly into capability. This is radical efficiency in practice. Training costs reduced by over 90%, inference energy cut by 40%, and next-generation models are projected to be dramatically cheaper to operate. Efficiency is no longer a side benefit, it's the strategy. Adoption has followed quickly. API usage has surged. Open-weight models are spreading globally. What we're seeing is a shift in how AI is built, deployed, and owned, driven by architectural leverage rather than hardware dominance. This changes who gets to compete. With mHC, frontier-grade models can be self-hosted, giving organizations control, privacy, and predictable costs. At CryptoMinds, this is exactly where we guide teams, turning architectural efficiency into long-term advantage. One immediate opportunity is the self-hosted coding copilot. Instead of sending proprietary code to external APIs, teams can deploy DeepSeek-class models inside their own infrastructure, achieving over 90% accuracy through targeted fine-tuning. For regulated industries, the implications are even bigger. Finance, healthcare, and government can now run high-reasoning models on-premise, without compromising compliance, governance, or cost efficiency. Another major unlock is cost-effective retrieval-augmented generation. With large context windows and efficient architectures, assistants can reason across entire documents or code bases, without runaway infrastructure costs. The rules of scaling have changed. Elegance now beats brute force, constraints breed innovation, and efficiency has become the most defensible strategic moat in AI. The foundation is being laid right now. The next wave of AI leadership will not come from who owns the most GPUs, but from who designs the smartest systems. At CryptoMinds, this is where we train, consult, and build, helping organizations stay ahead as this shift unfolds.